Good morning, Alyssa, and welcome to Hometown Living.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So you are the owner of Soulfire Yoga.
Yes.
So how did you think to start a yoga studio?
Well, for one, it's cold here. I'm cold right now. And one thing that was missing from our community, in my opinion, was just a space where we could come, be ourselves, not feel judged, show up as we are, and just build that community aspect of it. And then also the hot yoga is something that's not offered in this town. So I really wanted to bring that to South Bend.
So how long have you been a yoga instructor?
Yeah, so I've been a yoga instructor since opening my business in 2022.
And you have instructors that work with you as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What is the best part about what you get to do now?
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing all the different faces. You know, it changes people's lives. It makes you feel so much better, you know, being able to move your body, having that mobility, flexibility, and then creating that community atmosphere is just really rewarding.
So you offer like 45 different classes, correct?
Yes.
And you've got like 19 instructors?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. So is it different class times or different classes?
Both.
Okay.
So we offer non-heated yoga, also heated yoga, group fitness classes. We have massage, Reiki. So we're like a full spectrum fitness and yoga boutique.
So let's talk about the difference between regular yoga and hot yoga.
Okay, yeah, so regular yoga would be in like a room like this where the air is forced and it's around you.
Okay.
Whereas the infrared, think of going to Arizona, somewhere warm.
Okay.
It's gonna feel like the warmth of the sun. So when we get up in the morning and we're feeling really stiff, it's hard to move the body. So when we're in the infrared heat, it's gonna warm up the joints, warm up the muscles, and just a lot easier to move our body a little bit safer.
So what's the benefit? You know, I talk a lot about, like, for me, doing more strength training and flexibility at my age, as opposed to, like, you know, weight loss, cardio, all those kind of things.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, like, for someone in their middle 50s, the importance of that.
Yeah, so, you know, as we age, like our muscle mass tends to decrease. So it's important to keep our bodies moving, especially for mobility things, just your simple picking things up, sitting down, getting up. So yoga is going to help with our mobility and flexibility, but we offer the strength training classes as well, which is going to be more functional training. So we can just continue living our lives and moving properly without injury.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to have you teach me a couple moves.
Okay.
So hang on, I got to pass my iPad off. Okay. So just easy stretches, right?
This is just going to be
we can do that's easy for all of us.
Okay, so something easy in the morning. We're just going to inhale, our arms up. Let's just grab onto a wrist and find a little side bend. Oh, that's all right. Inhale back up, grab your other wrist, side bend to the other side. Let's bring our hands up and now behind your back. See if you can interlace your hands, pull the shoulder blades down.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, maybe bring your head and gaze up towards the sky. And just we're feeling our shoulder blades start to open up. And just take a few breaths here. Now you can bring your chin down to your chest and just roll your head from side to side.
How important is this now that most of us are on our phones?
Yes. So,
and our head is down?
Well, just most Americans, you know, we sit at a desk all day or we're driving in the car.
Yes.
So we can release those hands and just roll our shoulders. So our shoulders are rolled forward.
Oh, yes.
So it's so important to open up the chest, bringing our head and neck back, especially these neck rolls. We get a lot of tension and tightness in our upper back and shoulders. So just continuing to, you know, move that around, loosen that up. Most people carry stress in the upper back, so we're just doing some little shoulder rolls here. And yoga doesn't have to be hard. So that's the misconception, is that people think they can't touch their toes, so they can't do yoga. We have all different classes, all different levels. We want you to show up as you are. We have everything you need: mats, props, blocks, and classes for all levels.
And I didn't realize how much the blocks will make a difference, because if you can't get all the way down to your toes, you can build the blocks up so you can stretch as long, and something is better than nothing. Talk to us about that, because people are right. If I can't do it all, then I shouldn't do it at all.
Yeah, I mean, one of our things we love to say, and our teachers love to say, is just show up exactly as you are. If you made it on your mat today, then you're doing something right.
I love
one
that.
step at a time.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that's what we need, is just to do it one step at a time, one pose at a time.
One pose at a time, one breath at a time.
And you have an event coming up, like a 2-day event.
So we have an Intro to Yoga series. It's a 2-day event. It's from 1:30 to 2:45, Saturday and Sunday. This is for people who, you know, don't know the pose names, or are a little nervous about a full group class. They want to learn the lingo. They want to safely get from pose to pose. We'll be able to show them how to utilize all of the different props and variations, and then build some strength and things like that that they need to be able to move from pose to pose, so then they can move on to.
So it'd be a good introduction for somebody.
Yes, yes, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here,
thank
Alyssa.
you.
If you would like to check out Soulfire Yoga yourself, just head over to soulfireyogasb.com and don't forget to follow them on Facebook.